Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video we will be showing how Rhys frames out for the Velux and then installs the Velux. On Sunday's video we showed us stripping the roof and then refelt and rebattening the roof. We did this because the forecast was due to rain, so we just needed to get the roof stripped off and put back on. But what we didn't show in Sunday's video was that we actually framed out where the Velux was going to go. In today's video, we are going to show the framing out that Rhys previously did, taking down the ceiling and then installing a Velux window. I will link Sunday's video here in case you would like to go back and watch that one first. Right, so now Rhys has just marked the centre point, which is for there, in between the windows. He's going to work out where he needs to put the new rafters to take the new Velux, which will go in here.
Right guys, so we're actually quite fortunate because across the road from us is a builder's merchant that actually stays open quite late on a Saturday and a Sunday. So luckily I could pop over and get this 6x2 timber. Here I am now just marking it out, getting ready to cut the bird's mouth, and I got to cut a bit of a notch over the purlin. As you can see, the handsaw I'm using is really rusty and old, still cuts. I do need to get a new one, but I'm just a hoarder, so I'm keeping a hold of this one until it's absolutely dead. Here I'm just cutting out the notch which will sit over the purlin. So when I put this in place now, you can see I'm just checking it. I need to take a little bit more off the bird's mouth and a little bit more off the notch just to make sure it sits flush with all the rafters of the existing roof. So you've probably noticed I've been using a lot of Makita tools recently, like this multi-tool bit I'm using now and the circular saw. I'm really enjoying the tools. The 5 amp batteries are absolutely smashing it, lasting a long time, and I've got a few batteries on the go. I'm framing this out before the battening because once the batten goes on, it's going to be impossible to stick my 6x2s in and cut the bird's mouth and get it all securely fixed. So this way I can frame it out and get it all perfectly square and fixed in nicely. Okay guys, so I need to prepare the opening for the skylight. Specification from the architect is 6x2s. So that is my center point. That's where I need to go from there to this little notch here. So I have to cut this out at some point. But yeah, that's my two sides. I'll then put a rail at the top, or a rafter at the top and a rafter at the bottom, and then frame it all out. Yeah, that's where we're at the moment. So here you can see me setting out the battens without any felt. The reason I'm doing this is to locate where my Velux window will first start. From here I can measure up the rafters and then work out where I need to put a trimmer. And from there I can square up the opening for the Velux and make sure it's all secure and fixed in correctly. We decided to call it a night as it was getting dark and we had a lot more work to do the next day. This meant we had to keep the roof exposed overnight, and luckily it was dry. Right guys, welcome to another day. Yesterday we ripped all the roof off and had to leave it exposed. Luckily it didn't rain. There's lots of condensation and like dew everywhere, but that's okay. Our task for this morning is to drop this ceiling above Natasha and me up to about this hatch where the purlin and stub wall is. It's just easier to stomp through the ceilings rather than be underneath them. So we're going to do that today. Disconnect the light which is above Natasha and protect the gas meter which is behind this door.
So yeah, we've blocked up the kitchen area. And we've blocked up this room just because we don't want all the stuff going everywhere, because it's the lath and plaster, so it's black. So it literally just gets everywhere.
It was meant to rain at 8 and 9 o'clock this morning. Luckily it hasn't. It's just lots of condensation. So we're going to strip all the insulation off this bit of roof.
Right, so that's how the lath and plaster looks like, and Rhys is going to start hitting through now.
I'm just going to hit round through the light first guys so I can disconnect it safely. It's all power's dead to it, so I just need to disconnect these cables, pull them back through and drop the ceiling.
I don't know if you've seen last night as well, this is the new Velux that Rhys put in. it was getting a bit dark and we had to stop filming.
Okay guys, so this is what it's looking like now from the roof. This is going to be the skylight here, and it's going to look straight down into the hallway, letting loads of light through. As you can see, it looks quite dark already in there, even though we have got all this open. So this door partitions go in, front doors go in and new doors in. Gonna have a porch out the front. So yeah, the only thing I need to do now is gather someone to come cap the gas off, cut all these pipes out, drain all the water system, get all that gone, redivert the power in the attic, and just get rid of all the excess cables. Got a big ass cable going there that's going to the mains board feeding from the electric box, so that will have to be removed at some point. But yeah.
Right guys, so we've just come in from outside and here is where the skylight is going to be going. Problem is, we thought they would stay in this area and it hasn't. The dust has come all the way through here, all over our towel. It's even in the shower. Even the shower's minging anyway, but yeah, the joys of doing building work. So a lot more light is coming through now. What do you think, Rhys?
Yeah, it's great for now. So this is a few days later after we felt and battened the roof to make sure it was weather tight. Right guys, so we're going to try and get the Velux window in within the next hour or two. We got both our Velux windows and flashing kits from Travis Perkins. If you haven't already seen our other Velux window install, go down to the link in the description and go give it a watch.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, you grow hard about what you want to be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing. Wake up.
So now the Rhys is cut to the hole, he is doing, what's that called? Half lapping the battens apparently. So he is just using a circle saw to cut them out, and then he's going to use his chisel.
After posting our last Velux window install video, we had lots of comments saying that we used the incorrect flashing kit for that type of tile. A lot of people said the flashing was fine, but we could use a more streamlined flashing kit. So I decided to send the flashing kit back to Travis Perkins and swap it out for the more streamlined kit. The flashing you will see in this video is designed for flat tiles, and I think you'll agree it looks a lot better. What I didn't realise is that I had to notch out 10mm into the surrounding battens. This allows the flashing to sit a lot lower, making it more flush with the tiles. Here you'll see me ripping down 25 by 50mm batten down to 50mm to 15mm batten to support the new flashing. This will allow the flashing kit to sit flush on the rebates and on top of my ripped down batten.
Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds.
If any of you are thinking about installing your own Velux window, I would definitely give it a go because it comes with all the instructions and even has QR codes to watch videos online. Here you can see me centering my tiles. This is to make sure that I get even cuts around the Velux so it looks symmetrical.
I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect.
Right guys, so we managed to get the window in. The only problem is the ladders are inside. So Rhys is going to try now and climb down from the scaffolding and get back inside so he can shut the Velux. It's looking good. Nearly killed me, if that's okay.
Right guys, so that's the Velux fitted. Flashing's on. We can bang some tiles around quickly and call it a night.
So that's us sorted for the night. I've just come in to prep food. So we got chicken arrabbiata and some garlic breads. The glamorous life of living in a renovation. Right guys, so it's the next day now after we fitted the Velux, and I thought I'd show you guys what it looks like in the daytime. So there it is. So as you can see, it's adding so much more light into this hallway. Eventually we're gonna put in a new door in, and I want it to be a solid door, so the light will be coming from up the top, and then we're gonna have this vaulted ceiling area up to the new Velux. So yeah, it's looking really cool.